does bad sex lead to bad relationships? Or maybe, and even how, let's just say I'm not satisfied. How can I talk to my partner to make my kind of needs known without making them feel bad? I mean, they're always going to feel like a little bit bad, like I completely understand, but how can I approach that situation for people that are struggling with? How can they approach the situation of communicating to their partner where, hey, can we maybe change some things up in a bedroom?
Okay. So does bad sex lead to bad relationships? No. But it means some things. So it could mean there's a lack of communication or freedom, maybe not freedom, safety, feeling safe in communicating, right? So if I tell him that I actually don't really like this, he's going to think I'm criticizing again or, whatever. So it also could mean that one or both of the partners are thinking of sex as a duty instead of pleasure, which is never hot, right? So like our beliefs about sex, communication about sex, it means there's something off in terms of their sex life. Often that goes into the rest of their life. So if I believe as a woman my duty is to give sex, I probably also believe as a woman my duty is to, do the dishes every night and cook all the meals. And then I'm just running around stressed all the time because I have too many duties and I also have a job and, whatever. So it normally is like a microcosm of what's happening in the relationship. If I'm too afraid to tell my partner something because he'll think I'm criticizing him, then I'm too afraid to ask him to pick up his shoes because he'll think I'm criticizing him. So it doesn't mean bad relationship necessarily, but it probably is the same reasons why.
Mm-hmm. So then, for example, if let's just say, in a relationship, you have a lot of sex in the beginning and then it starts to taper down. Does that kind of showing, hey, this might be something going on? Like I understand there's like the honeymoon phase, but to say you're past the honeymoon phase and
Sure.
you're consistently having sex X amount of times and then slowly starts to taper, does that kind of signal that, hey, maybe there's some kind of disconnect going on outside of the bedroom and more with the relationship itself?
Sometimes it also could mean like maybe we just need to talk about it. So maybe one or both of us are going through a phase or a season in life, like maybe we just had kids, maybe, and by just, I mean like a year ago is still like you're still getting used to those kids kind of. Maybe it's just really stressful at work. Maybe I'm not feeling right in my body. Maybe I put on some weight, maybe whatever. Maybe I'm getting older and I'm just like, I don't know, stiffer and I don't like how it feels. Like, so essentially all it means is you need to have a conversation. So if you're in a phase, a dry spout maybe, or just less than you'd like, you just ask like, hey, I noticed we haven't been having sex as often. Has it been bugging you? It's been kind of bugging me. Yeah, me too. I thought it was you. I feel like that happens a lot. Okay, so if it's not me, it's not you, then what's going on? And the other thing that's probably going on is lack of prioritizing. Because eventually, as you're saying, honeymoon period ends, we run out of the just like internal, just like, come here, this passionate drive. So eventually it just needs to be prioritized. This is important for our relationship. So why is it not something on our minds? Like it's just supposed to happen is a bad plan in a long-term relationship. I'm not saying you have to schedule it every time, but also realize you make it happen. It's not just